ties. And later, Mother Nature couldn't stop most of our local high school football athletes from battling it out on the field this evening. We'll have highlights on the Friday Night Blitz.
Your local news and weather from where you live. Newswatch 12 at 10 starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10. I'm Justin Betty. Tonight, as U.S. evacuation efforts continue from Afghanistan, many refugees continue to arrive here in Wisconsin at Fort McCoy. Today, Wisconsin Republican lawmakers toured the facility and received a briefing on what procedures are in place and what steps are being taken to process those refugees. Here's 7th Congressional District Rep Tom Tiffany.
Are they doing a thorough vetting? Because we cannot have terror imported into the United States here. We have to be very careful at this point to make sure that those who legitimately belong here, and we want them to be here. I have talked to soldiers who served that are from the 7th Congressional District that said we want to see those Afghans come here who have helped us when we were in Afghanistan for 20 years. But we have to make sure that the bad guys like ISIS, Al-Qaeda, and the Taliban do not embed people into the refugees and send them here to America.
Meanwhile, during a meeting with Israel's new prime minister, President Biden vowed today the U.S. will complete its evacuation mission despite yesterday's ISIS-K terror attack that killed 13 U.S. service members and more than 100 Afghans.
The mission there being performed is dangerous, and is now it's come with a significant loss of American personnel. But it's a worthy mission.
Biden said more than 12,000 people were evacuated yesterday despite those terror attacks. Several Newswatch 12 viewers called in this week with thoughts on Afghanistan and our coverage of the situation there. Take a listen in tonight's My Two Cents.
I opened up your website today here on this morning, and I still haven't seen anything on the Afghanistan debacle that took place this past week. Boy, if that would have been Trump, boy, you guys would have had that all over your website and all over the station. It's embarrassing. You guys are an embarrassment to the mainstream media. You shouldn't even be a station. You're a propaganda pusher is all you are.
I'm calling my 2 cents in regarding the Afghanistan refugees. I understand they need places to go and help and support. However, I really feel that we have our own people here in our cities, in our states, that are homeless. Our vets are undertreated and mistreated. Let's focus on those.
We just wanted to let you know that we think you're doing a really good job on your news shows. We like the way you guys dress. We keep hearing complaints about the way you guys dress and your news. We like the news that you're doing. We like the way you guys dress. You don't have to change a thing.
All right, so a variety of opinions there. We've covered Afghanistan a lot. It has deservedly been our biggest national story at 10 several times over the last 2 weeks. As far as the website goes, though, our web editor, Maya Reese, left for another job before the Olympics, and we have made a conscious effort since then to focus more of our web and social media energy on local news, so you will probably see less national stories than you're used to on our Facebook page. But I try my best to give them the attention they deserve in our newscast. If you want to make your voice heard on your 2 cents, give us a call anytime at 715-365-8812, extension 319. Now, one hot topic lately has been school mask requirements. Most local districts decided to start the year with masks recommended but not required. But the Tomahawk School District has now reversed course, and they will require masks to begin the school year, and that will last through at least September. They'll then revisit the mask policy later in the month. Face coverings will not be required for anything outdoors there. That decision comes as the number of new COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin has been rising steeply over the last month. Today, the DHS department here in Wisconsin reports 2,283 new cases, raising our 7-day average to 1,584. More than 7,500 people in Wisconsin have now died from COVID-19, but just 3 of those were under age 20. So kids have been extremely unlikely to die from COVID-19, though teachers and parents and grandparents are more vulnerable. Meanwhile, on Wall Street, stocks finished the week on an up note. The Dow gained about 243 points, closed at 35,455. The Nasdaq and S&P 500 both closed at new record highs. Forestry has a long history in the Northwoods, and while you might think the days of Rhinelander as a timber town are over, one local company is growing. Newswatch 12's Kyle Pozorski has this week's Blue Collar Wisconsin report.
Ponce is a worldwide leader in forest harvesting machines with their North American hub located in Rhinelander.
The service technicians here are repairing machines that customers have brought in. They're also doing reconditioning on trade-in machines and preparing them for the next sale.
Company leaders say it takes highly motivated individuals to service their equipment used for cutting trees.
Somebody who's got a teamwork mentality that, hey, I'm here to take care of the customer, and if we all work together, we can do that.
Just like many businesses across Wisconsin, Ponce is doing well, and that means they are trying to expand their skilled workforce.
As we attempt to grow, it's been tough to recruit new individuals.
I think there's many jobs available, not only with our industry, but throughout Rhinelander. Everyone's looking for help.
And they think if people give their work a chance, especially young people, they might like it.
I'd say the first thing that they should do is perhaps do a little bit of job shadowing. Come for a tour through our facility, maybe spend a day or two with some of the guys, seeing what they do.
These service tech jobs require hands-on work and knowledge about how the machines operate.
We just recently put our technicians through a course at Nicolay. We had partnered with them, and so they had a week-long hydraulic and electrical.
Just like being a leader in forest machines, Ponce also wants to be a leader in creating a workforce that is ready for the future. In Rhinelander, Kyle Pozorski, Newswatch 12.
Much of north central Wisconsin already saw some heavy rain and lightning tonight, but what does the weekend have in store? Jeff's in with your full forecast after the break.
Northwoods Furniture and Mattress. Let us help make your home your own with furniture and mattresses you love. Home furnishings from Lazy Boy, Flex Steel, Smith Brothers, and more. The area's largest selection of quality Amish-built furniture with many styles and custom options. Find top brand mattresses in stock, including Sealy, Serta, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. Need furniture now? We sell our floor models with new arrivals weekly. Stop in our 2 locations in Eagle River with exceptional selection, service, and savings. Northwoods Furniture and Mattress.
Hi, I'm Linda, and I am here because of severe chronic back pain. I have been seeing doctors after doctors. I've had back surgery, and I had enough. So I went to Dr. Scher. I am relieved. I am happy. My family and my husband are very happy that I had this done.
Are you suffering with back or neck pain and considering the possibility of surgery? At the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau, we incorporate the latest technologies, including high-intensity laser therapy that provides the highest success rates in helping people just like you avoid back and neck surgery. With our treatments, there are no drugs and no surgery, just relief. Call today for a free spinal disc severity consultation and see if our treatments are right for you. Call 715-203-4392 or visit us at spinalaid.com. Start living your life pain-free.
Sweetwater Spirits and Resort is open throughout the year. Dine in with a great view of Duck Lake. Carryout is also available. Enjoy roasted chicken, shrimp, burgers, pizza, Friday night fish fry, and Saturday night prime rib. Great happy hour deals Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 and live music on the weekends. Sweetwater Spirits and Resort is family friendly and opens at 11 a.m. daily. Find us on Facebook to view nightly specials.
Heavy rain falling falling here in Plover right now with some lightning and thunder out there as well. This is round 2 for them. They got over 2 inches of rain last night. So far today, about 3 inches in Plover. And this is ongoing across parts of central Wisconsin right now. And numerous clusters here, some stronger storms. One there, one there, one there. You see them mostly across central Wisconsin, but they're beginning to shift a bit northerly tonight. And we're looking for more to form upstream near Duluth this evening as well and move our direction. So overall tonight, look for several more rounds of showers and storms. We should get a break through much of tomorrow, followed by we'll do it all over again later on tomorrow night. But the heaviest storm in here now is probably across portions of Marathon County, back to the south, just south of here is Stevens Point, with lots of lightning, lots of thunder, probably some small pea-sized hail in there as well, and just torrential downpours falling out of all these this evening across parts of central Wisconsin. After rainfall reports last night did this. So this is not today, this is last night. So Wausau almost 2 inches for you. Same thing for Point and Mosinee and Plover. So you get the idea, round after round of rain is causing all sorts of problems now across parts of central Wisconsin, including Marathon County, Wood County, and Portage County, parts of Wapaka County as well, under flood advisories now for ongoing flooding there. It's nighttime now, never a good idea to drive down flooded roadways. Turn around, don't drown, right? Is the old saying we like to use. All right, so for tonight, the severe weather threat's actually pretty low, but it's not zero. It's kind of focused on parts of central Wisconsin. For tomorrow, though, that's going to shift further north, and here we are across north central Wisconsin tomorrow. Now, this will not be during the day. This will be later on tomorrow night. In fact, much of tomorrow, we could see some sunshine, a nice south breeze with high temperatures back in the 80s tomorrow, but just know that's building instability throughout the day tomorrow. Will likely give way to some severe weather tomorrow night, and that could easily be across parts of north central Wisconsin because we're still in this mess, right? For 3 days now, we had a stalled front across the area, several lows kind of right along that front, bringing round after round of weather along that frontal area, and that's causing some flooding concerns out there for us now tonight. So here's the next round coming through right now along the warm front. Slowly, it's near Oshkosh now. It was near Madison earlier, creeping north. So tomorrow, that'll be right over north central Wisconsin, meaning that'll be the focus for showers and storms tomorrow night, likely heavy rain then. All right, let's check in on Ida. Ida is now a hurricane just off the coast now, the western coast here of Cuba. This is going to start making national news in a big way because it's heading right for the Louisiana coast, and it could make landfall on Sunday as a Category 4 major hurricane with winds near 140 miles per hour. It's going to be devastating for Louisiana Sunday night into Monday. And here's that wind field, not just the coastal areas there too. This includes New Orleans and Lake Pontchartrain. Again, this will start making national news probably beginning tonight into tomorrow. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is scattered showers and thunderstorms out there, locally heavy rainfall with low temperatures down near 64. For tomorrow, all right, so warm and breezy, mostly dry tomorrow until later on tomorrow night with high temperatures, humid highs back up in the 80s. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows rain tomorrow evening, rain Sunday now, increase the chance there. Then we're dry, though, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, before we get some more rain showers in here Thursday up next week. Justin?
All right, thanks, Jeff. Well, tonight may not be an ideal night for camping, but it is a popular activity in the Northwoods. We'll show you how one local resort is putting their own spin on it and on roughing it after the break.
I'm Tammy, owner of Wausau Hearns Furniture. Hearns Furniture has been part of the Wausau community for over 46 years. Thank you for your business. When you are in need of furniture or a flippable mattress, remember, Hearns Furniture, half-mile from Fleet Farm, Wausau.
Have all the summer projects got you feeling like you are juggling more than you want? Maher Water Corporation can help you take one ball out of the mix. Just like taking a break to watch our athletes compete in Japan, this summer you can take a break and let us treat your water. So while you are rooting on the U.S., enjoy your American-made water. And to all the athletes representing our country, bring home the gold.
Unlock a summer of possibilities in a new Chevy. Expand your options and your perspective. Find new summer adventures. Find new roads.
Enjoy the open road and make no monthly payments for 90 days on select popular Chevy SUVs. Plus, get interest-free financing for 72 months when you finance with GM Financial. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
Need a new boat? Then it's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports, because we need your old boat. We need to buy fishing boats, pontoons, and speedboats. So trade in your old one and upgrade into a new boat today. Come check out more boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else in Wisconsin. Or we could help you get top dollar by selling your old boat on consignment. It's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports Shawano.
I'm Tammy, owner of Wausau Hearns Furniture. Hearns Furniture has been part of the Wausau community for over 46 years. Thank you for your business. When you are in need of furniture or a flippable mattress, remember, Hearns Furniture, half-mile from Fleet Farm, Wausau.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Builders Service Incorporated, Elko.
The Northwoods is known for its lakes and forests, but one popular resort in Phelps is putting a new spin on camping. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson explains.
Half a mile down a gravel road near Phelps, you'll find Cody's Point of View Resort. There, you'll find the sound of people having a good time.
It's about creating that story, creating that memory, you know.
Jen Cody didn't plan on owning a resort. She started working in economic development in Chicago, where she met her husband, Darren. She and her husband helped small businesses in the area succeed.
And it had always been a running joke with us that, we should buy a lake resort someday, because we were actually on vacation on a lake and saw a little for sale sign on a small resort.
And sure enough, the couple realized it was their calling. Their background was perfect for owning a resort. The Codys bought the resort in 2018. After finding the right place at the right time, they decided to make it their own.
It felt like a 3-year sprint. That's been interesting, the challenges that we've encountered, but we've kind of just powered through.
3 years of remodeling and renovating, and the resort now has 13 cabins, traditional campsites, luxury tents, and glamping, or glamorous camping.
This is the 1947 Jim Dandy camper. It was a build-your-own camper, and we actually have the photographs and the story of the couple that built it.
The Codys added 5 vintage campers from the 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s, decorated with pictures corresponding to the era. But that's not the only thing from history. The resort's luxury tents are Prohibition-era themed. Making their visions a reality is only part of the rewarding experience of owning the resort.
We bought this resort because it was an excellent opportunity to help people create new memories, which is just kind of the coolest thing ever.
It's Morgan Johnson reporting. The Friday Night Blitz is next here on Newswatch 12. But first, here's this week's Big Old Fish.
Newswatch 12's Big Old Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua.
They're both marvels.
Okay, I have a question for you. Why did Batman and Robin quit fishing together? Well, because Robin kept eating all of the worms. Okay, so starting off this week's Big Old Fish, we have 5-year-old Alex Hervella from Land O'Lakes. Alex, his mom, dad, and brother were having a good day of fishing on the Eagle Chain when he nailed this absolute toad of a largemouth. Well, way to go, Alex. That's one big old fish. Keep on reeling them in. Next up on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Dave Robinson from Rhinelander. Now, Dave was using a 4-foot ultralight pole with 4-pound test line when he set the hook on this 26.5-inch walleye. After a quick photo, the fish was released to fight another day. Well, that's one big old fish, Dave. Keep on reeling them in. Next up on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Anna Sauer from Rhinelander. Now, she was fishing from the shores of Boom Lake for bluegill, and she had missed this fish 4 times before she was able to set the hook and land this 16.5-inch smallmouth. Well, that's one big old fish, Anna. Keep on reeling them in. Next up on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Patrick Chahanowitz from Elko. Now, I'm sorry if I got your last name wrong. That is a tricky one. Anyway, he caught this 24-inch largemouth bass on Post Lake Dam. I don't care how you slice it. That is one big old fish. Way to go, Patrick. Keep on reeling them in. And finally on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Bob Cascarano from Land O'Lakes, who caught this healthy northern pike. And there's a heck of a story that goes with it, too. Now, see, he was fishing for walleye early in the morning on an area lake, and this northern broke his 4-pound test line after a long run. Now, he then accidentally hooked that same 4-pound test line jig with another jig. Following 5 or 6 good runs, he was lucky enough to hand land the fish into the net. That's an amazing story, and that's one big old fish. Way to go, Bob. Keep on reeling them in. All right, fishermen and women, make sure to keep those trophy pictures coming. All the information you need to be in a future episode of Big Old Fish and win a Northern Taxidermy fish meal is on our website, WJFW.com. And remember, anglers, fish on.
Toyota's national sales event is on now.
Right now, get $750 customer cash on many of your favorite Toyota models.
It all ends September 7th.
Toyota, let's go places.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stones shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
When you're the victim of an accident, it can feel like the weight of the entire world is on your shoulders. Why not let us take that crippling burden off your back? Habish, and Rotier. We fight for what's right.
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less.
Right now, get up to $1,200 off any 5G phone. The choice is yours.
Whether it's adapting the network for a strong signal where you work, or optimizing your coverage where you play, we're always hard at work to make sure our state-of-the-art 5G network works for you.
Up to $1,200 off any 5G phone with no trade-in or hidden fees.
US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no one-man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
Plan your day ahead with meteorologist Devin Biggs on Newswatch 12 today, weekday mornings from 5 to 7. Utilizing industry-leading technology, WJFW has you covered so you can be prepared to embrace the day ahead.
Toyota's national sales event is on now.
Get 2.49% APR plus 750 TFS APR cash on select Toyota models.
It all ends September 7th.
Toyota, let's go places.
Friday Night Blitz is brought to you by Featherstone Cabinetry, Harns Furniture, and Sweetwater Spirits and Resorts. Your Blitz starts now.
We are back with another edition of Friday Night Blitz. I'm Griffin Stroyan, and that is my partner in crime, Nate Myha.
Hey, Griffin, we had a ton of great games tonight. The only downside, the weather. I got drenched. I'm sure you did too.
Oh, absolutely soaked. But that did not stop some of the games tonight.
Hey, no, it did not. And coming into week 2, this was a game that we had circled on our calendar. Medford hosting Amherst.
Oh my goodness, 2 great teams that went far in the playoffs last season. The Falcons are coming off a win last week, while the Raiders fell in their opener against Rice Lake. During the introductions, there was no rain, but shortly after, it would start coming down and hitting the ground, but that would not stop Amherst. First drive of the day is going to lead to Landon Moe. This touchdown right up the middle. The Falcons are going to take an early lead in this one. After Medford failed to convert on 4th and short, Amherst looking to capitalize. Moe is scrambling around, can't find anyone, and then he loses the ball. Raiders hop on top, and they're back in business. A few plays later, Aiden Gardner follows his blocker, rushes in for 6. Medford would go for 2 and convert, so they're up 1. The Falcons, though, would come back and score easily. Moe hands it off to Jake Hoffman, and he goes untouched for the touchdown. Amherst regains the lead. Later in the quarter, Hoffman gets the rock, again spying the hole, and it looks like he's gone, but wait for a second, he forgot something. Ball's on the ground, and Medford's got it again. What a turn of events. And then into the second quarter, the Raiders on that same drive, they'd go all the way into the red zone, but the rain really affected both teams. The ball is wet, and it's on the turf again. This time, Amherst able to pick it up, and then they would march down the field, and it's Mo again, the quarterback keeper. This game would be delayed in the third quarter, but later be called due to weather. Medford drops their second game in a row, losing 29-14.
And jumping over to Portage County now, Superior making the trip from all the way north to take on Stevens Point. Opening drive for the Panthers. They called the play that's called throw it deep and just outrun everybody. Riley Warzinski drops a dime to Tommy Droner, 52 yards for the score, Point up by 6. And Superior has been said to never give up its dead, but it does give up the football right into Mason Jelinski's hands, and the Panthers take over with excellent field position. On the very next play, Warzinski says, let me show off that arm strength. Uncorks a pass to a wide open Quentin Martin for the touchdown. Panthers roll 43-0 in a rain-shortened game.
The Rosholt Hornets traveled to Crandon to take on the Cardinals. Crandon on a 14-game losing streak, looking to put that away. First quarter, Crandon driving down the field, running back to the right. Looks like a dead play, right? Wrong. Jacob McIntosh finds the edge. He gets 6. The 2-point conversion puts Crandon up 8-0. Rosholt trying to answer. Isaac Milodovic airs it out, but remember our good old friend McIntosh? He grabs the pick, coughs up the ball though, but Caden Pulabicki falls on it. Crandon was in the red zone 5 times in the first half, but costly penalties kept them out of the end zone in this one. Almost at the end of the half, Rosholt punting, and whoop, there goes the ball. He's gonna grab it and says, you know what, forget this, I'm going for the first down. He heaves it downfield, he completes it somehow, but falls just short. And that would be the story of the game for Rosholt. Crandon ends that nasty losing streak. They beat the Hornets 16-8. Cardinals are flying high tonight. And now, some more scores from games we could not make it to tonight. In 8-man football, Three Lakes and Phelps put a smackdown on Gillett. Blue Jays win 13-0. Then Newman Catholic, they rolled over Bruce. The Cards win 48-8. And then finally, Schwamigan downs Frederick 38-8. All right, Nate.
Take a breath.
It's time for us to get to halftime, rehydrate, maybe stretch. We have the second half of the show coming.
Absolutely. We've got some great highlights from the Great Northern Conference, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Featherstone, unmistakably Featherstone, far from ordinary, right at home. You have dreams, make them reality. Featherstone, unmistakably, unmistakably, unmistakably Featherstone.
We would never hit 12 drunk. Clutch it up drunk? Not a chance. Do a stoppie drunk? We would never drift drunk. So you should never drive drunk. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Are you worried about going away to college this fall? What if you could get the same college experience closer to home? From the moment you step onto our campus to begin your bachelor's degree, we'll be there for you, supporting your dreams and saving you money. With NTC's new liberal arts transfer degree, you can start here and go anywhere, including a guaranteed transfer to UW-Madison. North Central Technical College. We're ready when you are.
ELM Repair in Edgar is a family-owned and operated full-service diesel repair shop. From pickups to semi-trucks to heavy equipment and RV service. If it runs on diesel, we can repair it. Want more power and better mileage? Our experienced professionals will get your truck running and at peak performance. With a state-of-the-art dyno and fully stocked parts department, we can even come out to you with our 24-hour mobile repair service. ELM is always looking for passionate and talented people to join our team. The Diesel Doctor. Have it done right the first time at ELM Repair.
Well, I have 3 brothers that passed from it because they didn't believe in masks and going around visiting people, other people, and because they were tired of sitting at home. And that's what happened to them. I got real scared. Jumped in my car and came over and got my shot.
And welcome back to the Blitz. Now, Nate, one thing I never understood about college football are the conference names and how they don't make any sense. For example, the Big Ten having more than 10 teams. To put my best Jerry Seinfeld impression, what's the deal with all these conference names?
Nailed that one. Believe me, it made no sense to me either. When I was a kid and I learned the Big Ten had 11 teams at that time, blew my mind. But since we are in the Northwoods, I couldn't think of a better name than the Great Northern Conference.
Absolutely.
And to the GNC we go. Let's get groovy as Lakeland traveled to play Tomahawk. Scoreless in the second quarter. Lakeland trying to get something going. And when your name is Rocky, this is a type of run I expect to see. Rocky Wagner taking the swing pass, makes guys miss, and then runs through a couple of defenders' faces. He helps the T-Birds set up shop inside the 20, but the drive would end in a missed field goal. Then the Hatchets looking to attack. Tyler Jablonski off the busted play. He's looking like Money Manziel at Texas A&M, but then he loses the football. T-Birds jump on top of it, and a few plays later, Wagner once again taking the handoff, getting outside, gets the edge, and gets in for 6. Lakeland gets their first win on the year. Final score, 21-6. And sticking with the GNC to Mike Webster Stadium as Rhinelander hosted Milwaukee Riverside. First drive of the game. Caden Neary taking the handoff to the outside, gets down the sidelines. He gone. And a little bit later on, Rhinelander still trying to grow that lead. Jackson Smith, little play flake. He flips it to a wide open Caleb Osikas. He can walk it in. Rhinelander rolls 50-22.
Some more area scores. Florence gets a big win over Algome. Bobcats win 14-6. Then in Ashland to Hurley, North Stars roll into town. They knock off the Ordockers with a 38-12 win. And finally, Wausau West is off to a hot start. The Warriors beat up on Merrill 14-0. And that concludes Week 2 of the Friday Night Blitz. We lost a couple games, Nate, but hey, it was still a good one.
It was a great indeed, and we got more coming up next week as well.
It is going to be great, but for that, I'm Griffin Stroyan. That's Nate Myhawk, and please go to bed.